My bike bottoms out like I can't tell you in that straightaway from the Stevie Smith rock drop until when you go in the rock garden, like my bike bottoms, I think 6 times so hard that it feels like it's going to come into pieces. And like you
It
like
sounds
go to
like it too.
yeah, thanks. But you go to Mont-Sainte-Anne and no matter how stiff you think your bike is or like how dialed you think your setup is, 2 spring rates. Right then, 2 spring rates and 10 psi in the fork, easy. And then the thing still feels like I got bottom out so hard off that ski jump, it feels like vertebrae are gonna go in my shoe. And then where Tebow cross, when you drop, like you're ripping, you do that like ski jump, bike bottoms twice, like, and I'm talking like hard metal on metal bottom outs. You squash the right, and then you're braking, and you drop off that little bit into the uphill before the corner, front and rear, metal on metal, like hard, like hitting your hammer on the concrete.
And your bike, like every time you bottom out, it just like binds up and then it just releases, and you don't know what's gonna happen.
You don't know which way you're going, dude. It's my bike. Like I said, this is not a bike setup. This is not. The people at home don't really understand the forces and the shaft speeds you get on that track. Like when you're doing 65K an hour and you bottom out, it's gnarly. It's freaking heavy. Pretty sick. Honestly, sick feeling though. Like you're just holding on, the dog is eating, and you're just trying to keep it pointed in the right direction. So gnarly. It's probably the sickest feeling of any World Cup track I think possible. Like terrifying, yes, but when you scrub that thing underneath the ski lift, it's like you feel like a bad dude.
I bet that is one thing that
you
don't realize about that, or you do realize but you don't think about as much just watching clips, is that everyone in the Gandhi is just staring at you, and when you come into the open bit, you kind of have that like shoulder shrug feeling, like all right, here we go. I'm about to I gotta show up, I can't look like I'm not going fast.
You can't look like a squid under the lift because everybody on the Gandhi's watching you.
That's my Max's make or break section, is the whole open bit right there, because I feel like it connects the upper woods and the lower woods, and it's so high speed that if you don't have a good ski hill bit, it kind of throws off your flow for lower down, and it's gnarly. So like, you can botch a section, but yes, it's sick.
So sick. So sick. I think that like when you talk about Mont-Sainte-Anne, and you talk about these World Cup tracks, but you talk about Mont-Sainte-Anne, you're saying like, how tired are you at the bottom? Like you're pulling like the G forces that you feel, like it's like you're like the deciding factor of if you can go faster in a section like that is like if you can hold yourself up and not have your arms buckle. It's like somebody just drops 225 on the bench press, and you got to try to keep it from hitting your chest. Like it's pretty gnarly. Like I mean, granted, some dudes rep 225, but it's I don't, I do not. But those impacts your eyes are shutting. Like your eyes want to close when you hit some of those. It's hard to like keep your eyelids open. Pretty wild. Sick.
Good stuff. It is
World
sick.
Cup downhill racing is sick. You can't do that on a bicycle anywhere. Maybe Schladming or Morzine are the only 2 places that I think. Like I mean, there's a couple other places, right? But like that you can go buy a bike park, a lift ticket, and go that fast and hit things that hard.
Yeah. Well, then you add on the fact that you're